beloved child. Right now I'm reaching out to embrace you. Take a moment to breathe and let the world fade away for a moment. Just you and me. I know you've been caring more than you should, and I know how long you've been fighting battles. No one else can see how you smile on the outside, but inside, the ache is too deep for words. I want you to feel what it's like to have my arms wrapped around you, holding you in a way that no one else can. Not because you've done everything perfectly, not because you're flawless, but because you're mine, and I love you. Close your eyes if you can. Picture me drawing you close, enveloping you in warmth and love so strong that it melts away all your worries, fears, and doubts. This embrace, my child, is not just any embrace. It is a divine embrace, full of peace, strength, and unwavering love. For a little while, let go of everything and lean into me to receive what you truly deserve. If you yearn for God's grace and favor, feel the tender, caring, and powerful embrace of your Father, dear child. Express your heart by writing, "Yes, I need," below, because you deserve a powerful, divinely loving, and beautiful embrace from me. You are precious, cherished, and worth more than you can imagine, especially in times when you doubt your own worth. Remember that I created you with intention and purpose. I shaped your soul, placed dreams in your heart, and wove resilience into your spirit. I see the unique beauty in you, a reflection of my own nature. The enemy might try to convince you that you are unworthy, that your flaws disqualify you from receiving my affection, but I, the Lord your God, look at you with eyes of compassion. I do not measure your worth by your past mistakes or your present struggles. You are worthy simply because I call you my child. Receive my hug as a reminder of how profoundly I adore you just as you are. Close your eyes for a moment. Just be still. Can you hear my heartbeat for you? It is steady, unwavering, and pulsating with love. Each beat is a resounding "I love you," an echo of my constant devotion to who you are. You might wonder if I truly notice you in a world that often overlooks the unseen. But remember, I am the God who sees every sparrow that falls. I certainly see you. I am aware of every detail of your life, your joys, your heartbreaks, your triumphs, and your tears. Nothing is hidden from me. When you let me embrace you, you align yourself with heaven's heartbeat, a rhythm that affirms your immeasurable value. This is an embrace from heaven that gives you new purpose, banishes insecurity, and fills the gaps caused by rejection or fear, my dear child. If these words have touched you deeply, please let me know by tapping like. I implore you to pay close attention and watch this entire video through to the end. This is not just another message. This is a powerful, urgent, divine embrace that you badly need today. Every word contains a comforting, life-changing message that you cannot afford to miss. So stop everything, open your heart fully, and take in every word, because your soul needs it more than ever, my dear child. Come closer, pay close attention, and hear my heart clearly today. I see you, my love. I really see every silent struggle, every hidden tear, and every moment you felt invisible, unloved, and overlooked. Right now, at this precise moment, you deserve this powerful, divinely loving, beautiful hug from me, your Heavenly Father. Don't move. This message is my embrace, reaching through your screen, straight into your heart. Stay here with me and don't hurry or skip ahead. You deserve this moment of peace, comfort, and unwavering love. So wrap yourself tightly in my divine presence. I understand how difficult your battles have been. I've seen you face struggles in silence while carrying burdens that seem too heavy. I've seen your bravery, even when you felt weak. I've seen your faith even when it seemed like there was no hope left. And now, my darling, it's time for you to simply rest in my embrace. Please don't undervalue this moment. Pay close attention until the very end, and let yourself be completely embraced by my eternal love. This isn't just a message. It's a sacred encounter meant to heal the deepest wounds in your heart. Come, my child. Feel the warmth of my loving arms wrapped around you. Picture the tenderness of my hand gently wiping away every tear you've secretly carried, every disappointment you've experienced, every rejection you've faced. I now hold them all. If you sense the stirring of my spirit, and this message has come to you at the right time, trust that I am guiding you exactly where you need to be. Your super thanks is not just an offering. It is a step of faith, a seed that will return to you in ways you cannot imagine. Help spread my love to those who are lost and yearning for hope. In my embrace, I am turning your pain into peace and your trials into triumphs. My dear child, hear my voice. I am right here with you. Your struggles are seen, your prayers are heard, and your breakthrough is imminent. Do not let doubt, shame, or guilt tell you otherwise, beloved, because right now, darkness is losing its hold on you. Listen intently and allow these words to sink deeply into your soul. My hug today is powerful enough to bear your burdens, divine enough to restore your spirit, loving enough to heal every wound, and beautiful enough to remind you of your infinite worth. You deserve this comfort and assurance more than you realize. As each second goes by, my love is filling your heart, and this is your sacred moment. Watch this message through to the end. In anxiety and fear, my loving arms are protecting you from every storm, shielding you from every attack, and telling you that you're never alone. My dear child, you have frequently wondered if you are deserving, worthy, or good enough. Now you have a divine appointment to receive everything you have been longing for, my unconditional, unwavering love. Never forget that you are worthy, chosen, and infinitely loved by me. You deserve this divine embrace not because of what you have done, but because of who you are. Listen carefully. I keep reminding you because I know how easily your attention can stray. The world around you clamors for your focus, and doubts might attempt to pull you away from my message. But I am urging you to stay right here in this sacred space. Remain wrapped in my love until the very last word. When you embrace my message in its entirety, it becomes a life-giving force within you. Each sentence holds a clue to the transformation I want to bring about in your heart. If you stop midway or let your mind wander, you risk missing the very truth that could set you free from the chains that bind you. Resist the urge to click away or rush through. Let my peace anchor your spirit. My beloved child, it's urgent that you hear me now. The days you are living in can be stressful and weary. The enemy prowls, seeking to devour your hope and disturb your peace, but I don't want you to live in a state of perpetual anxiety. My hug is the antidote, a divine infusion of peace, love, and power. I don't say urgent to scare you, but to awaken you. Too many of my children wander aimlessly, carrying burdens they were never meant to bear, missing out on the closeness I long to share. So I say again, keep watching or listening to the very end to avoid missing my parting remarks. You need this divine moment of complete clarity and unconditional love, and this message is your lifeline, the key to unlocking deeper intimacy with me and a direct channel to rest for your weary soul. Please pay close attention And don't leave until the message is finished, as each word brings greater healing and restoration. Simply rest in this divine embrace. You deserve all the love that is pouring from my heart to yours. My dear child, stay in touch with me through my words. I am proud of you, beloved. I am proud of your strength and weakness, of your courage and adversity, of your faithfulness and uncertainty. Get daily messages to boost your faith and spirits by subscribing now. I am never in a hurry to let go, and I cherish every moment you spend with me. I want you to know that my commitment to you is unwavering, even though the world may throw you some uncertainties in the days ahead. My embrace is a constant, unshakable refuge. Take these words to heart. You deserve this strong, divine, loving, beautiful hug from me, your Heavenly Father. Let it remind you that I see you, I hear you, and I celebrate you. Carry this truth into your day, into your relationships, and into every decision you make. When life feels too much, return to this place where my arms are always open, ready to reassure you that you matter, you are loved, and you are never alone. So listen carefully, take in every word, and hold on to this message until it becomes part of your very being. I love you, my precious child, and my hug is yours to claim at any moment. Beloved in Christ, your journey to a deeper faith begins now. Click Join to receive powerful teachings and connect with a loving community devoted to Jesus. Walk this blessed path with us as we grow in love, wisdom, and divine grace. Join today and be strengthened in Him, my cherished one. Take a breath and rest. I see you in every fleeting second, even when you're so entwined in the tapestry of your daily labors that my nearness escapes your notice. To me, your soul is like a fragile blossom, its petals trembling in the dawn, yearning for the tender kiss of dew to shield it from the relentless blaze of noon. In the same way, your spirit hungers for the living water that flows only from my hands. Without this eternal wellspring, you begin to wither. Your vibrant essence, once a radiant bloom, fades into muted shades of what it could be. I reach out to you, my voice a gentle summons across the chaos, because what I hold for you is too precious to let slip through your fingers unnoticed. I watch you dash from task to task, a whirlwind of purpose and duty, each endeavor carrying its own weight and worth. I recognize the significance you attach to them, and I respect that. But I would like you to take a moment to look deep and see what's stirring there. Perhaps a gap you've attempted to fill with the threads of success. The world revolves on a never-ending wheel of demands and judgments, but here I stand by your side, waiting with a patience born of infinite care. That space, my beloved, is shaped for me alone, and only my love can fill it. It will sustain you and restore life to the corners of your being that have started to fade. I wait not because I want your attention, but because I understand how much you need it. When people ignore you, I can hear every whisper in your heart. When your heart tries its hardest to please everyone around you, only to be met with silence or indifference, remember, when solitude creeps in and loneliness hangs over you like a thick shroud, know that it's a mirage. I'm here to take advantage of every moment you give me and return it with love that envelops you in warmth, care that calms your wounds, and comfort that steadies your quivering spirit. The sting of abandonment and the weight of loneliness are shadows cast by the chaos of life and the shifting voices of the world, but the truth is that you are never alone. I am always there for you, even when your mind casts doubts over your vision. My proximity may not always be as intense as the sound of leaves in a peaceful forest, but it lingers as softly as the steady pulse of the earth beneath your feet, my dear one. We rise by lifting others, so please share this message with a friend who needs a little encouragement. What the world dangles before you is a vapor. Human vows sometimes melt like ice under the rising sun, but my vow to you is etched in the bedrock of eternity. So listen to me now, and let go of the desire to please everyone. Put aside the pursuit of temporary favor. No matter what storms swirl around you, I am the one who will always be there to support you. Some people turn their annoyance toward me, accusing me of abandoning them, ignoring their requests, or denying their desires. But pay close attention. When I refuse what you want, it is not a dismissal. It serves as a shield, a loving guardianship, and a promise of something bigger than what your eyes can currently see. My rejections are not the result of negligence, but rather of love that looks beyond your current desires. Even those closest to you find it difficult to comprehend the calm serenity that guides your movements. They perceive a glow about you, a resolute delight that defies the mayhem erupting around you, and it perplexes them. I know you feel the world's attention, measuring you by superficial standards. How do you remain steadfast when the ground beneath you seems to be trembling? When shadows loom large, how can you still laugh? What others cannot see, and what you may forget in your weakest moments, is that this resilience, this bright light, isn't yours alone to claim. It comes from me. I am the one who gives you the strength to get back up after everything else fails. Don't expect the world to solve this mystery. My love is the current that keeps you steady when everything else fails. It is the flame that keeps you warm on the coldest nights when life's burdens threaten to break your spirit. Not everyone is prepared to explore the depths of the love I pour over you. Some will wander their days looking for the peace they glimpse in you instead of finding its source for themselves. However, don't let their blindness deter you. Don't walk down their winding roads or bind yourself to ties that pull you from my embrace. Instead, sit with me at my table, and I will share the wisdom your soul longs for. When life's struggles leave you exhausted and bruised, remember that my arms are open wide, and every sunrise is a new opportunity to find in me the refuge your spirit seeks, the renewal that keeps you going. As dusk falls and you lay your head to rest, let your last thoughts drift to me. That golden light is a mirror of my love, a brilliance that surpasses the sun, warming your heart before your feet touch the floor. I will weave serenity into your dreams, a cure for the wounds of the day, and I will be there waiting by you as the first rays of morning wash across your face. Every heartbeat and step pulses with my presence, a shield against the chill of doubt and the silence of fear. My precious soul, this love isn't a passing feeling. It's the very breath of your existence, the quiet power that lifts you when you stumble, the bold fire that emboldens you against the unknown. Permit me to speak. Share this video with 3 people who are looking for my advice. When the world's burdens become too much to carry, you don't have to do it alone. I walk beside you, relieving the strain and maintaining your pace, even when the path ahead becomes unclear after every hardship and storm that puts your faith to the test. My voice is a gentle whisper of strength, and my hands lead you through the darkness. Your love is your lighthouse, your anchor, and your compass, penetrating even the darkest night. That light will always be there, calling you home to me as you travel, no matter how fiercely the winds scream. Let this love serve as your steady hand throughout the day. Picture it as a golden thread woven throughout your life, a silent compass that steers you in the direction of compassion. Every action you perform should be clear and purposeful in order to influence the structure of your ideas and provide a solid basis for your decisions, a bedrock of certainty in an ever-shifting world. And when the sun dips below the horizon, casting its final glow, and you cross the threshold into the stillness of your home, let the peace of being cherished by me flood your being. In those tender, hushed moments, when the clamor of life fades and you stand alone with your reflections, let my nearness be the balm that calms your spirit, a soft embrace that wraps around you like the warmth of a familiar hearth. When you finally rest your head upon the pillow, let the last sound that lingers in your mind be the faint murmur of my voice, a melody of devotion whispering that you are loved beyond measure, treasured beyond words, and that whatever dawn may bring, I will be there, your unwavering companion, walking beside you through every twist and turn. As the first rays of morning light brush against your face, they come as a tender herald of renewal. This light, delicate yet resolute, mirrors the love I hold for you, a radiance that greets you before your eyes flutter open. It is a love reborn with each sunrise, as timeless as the spinning earth, yet as vibrant and new as the dew-kissed grass. Feel this love beneath your feet when you get up and move with the day's rhythm. It's more than just a passing thought. It's the air that breathes into your lungs. In the stillness between breaths, in the spaces where words fall away, in the deep calm that hums beneath the surface of your busy hours, the day will unfold with its chores, demands, and voices vying for your attention, tasks pulling at your time. But amid the noise, hold fast to this truth. There is one voice that rises above the rest, speaking with a love so profound it outshines all else the world can muster. The steady heartbeat that hums in your chest is the invisible force that lifts you. You are cradled in a love that is unwavering and forever yours, even when the weight of the world bears down on you. This soothing echo speaks to you from the deep chambers of your heart to tell you that alone is an illusion. Long shadows and looming sighs, no matter how hard the winds howl or how relentlessly the rain falls, you will not falter, because you are rooted in a love that endures beyond the storm. Imagine my love as your anchor, like the deep roots of an ancient oak hidden beneath the soil, keeping you steady against life's storms. It is the quiet fire that fuels your courage, the soft glow that lights your way when the path grows dim. And when the day's labor is finished, and you've poured out your strength, perhaps stretched beyond what you thought possible, return to this love. Let this love be the cornerstone of your day, the wellspring from which you draw resilience and daring when those around you stumble, when uncertainty clouds the air. You can stand tall, unshaken, because you are grounded in a love that does not weigh, a love that stretches into eternity. Make it your haven, a place where you may let go of your troubles and take a deep breath, like the night sky. A galaxy of care that shines even in the darkest places, cast over your soul by stars, my love. My love for you is an unending gift that you can hold close today and always. As the night grows darker and the world quiets around you, my presence becomes more acute. I whisper that you are never beyond my reach, and that this love stands sentinel over you, cradling your dreams as you sleep, and weaving peace into the fabric of your rest. When morning comes, it will be there again, ready with the same tender warmth, poised to carry you forward into whatever lies ahead. Vivid in the stillness, when the day's distractions dissolve like mist, you can sense me more keenly. The darkness is no void to dread. It is a velvet cloak draping over you, inviting you to rest in the assurance that I am near, a steadfast guardian, keeping watch as you surrender to slumber. Your sleep is more than a pose for your weary frame. It is a sacred space where your spirit drinks deeply from the well of renewal. As dreams weave their tapestry across your mind, let them be steeped in the tranquility of being loved without limit. My love is a soft wind rustling through the leaves, a lullaby for your soul, carrying the promise of a fresh dawn and the certainty that you will never face it alone. When morning spills its light once more and you greet the day anew, see that glow as a living emblem of my devotion, piercing every shadow, illuminating every corner of your life. It traces your path, a faithful guide through the trials you may meet. Like the sun that climbs the sky each day without fail, my love for you is constant, unfaltering, ever present. Step boldly into the hours ahead, carrying this love as your shield. Let it be the armor that wards off the world's jagged edges. When the burden of the day becomes too much to bear, let it be the refuge that protects your heart from the chilly clutches of terror. I am here beside you, a steadfast presence woven into the fabric of your existence, bearing the weight of your struggles as if they were my own. I give you not just strength, but also a quiet resolve to press onward, no matter what path you take or the decisions you make. Remember this, my love. I am with you, lifting alongside you, a steady hand beneath your own, my precious child. Spread this light and share this video with 3 souls who need encouragement today. Let this love be the bedrock upon which you rise each day, the wellspring of courage that surges within you, and the radiant beacon that lights even the most uncertain roads. When the sun dips below the horizon and fatigue sets into your bones, know that it is not a temporary gift, but an enduring truth anchored in the very core of your being, unshakable and everlasting. It is the tender embrace that cradles you in times of grief, and the joyful song that dances with you in times of victory. Return to this love and sink into its gentle haven, where its arms are open to you and brimming with compassion that knows no bounds. Know that my love is not a prize to be won or a reward for your efforts. Rather, it is an unending offering that is yours from the moment you breathe until the stars disappear from the sky. Like the invisible currents of the wind that rustle the leaves, it envelops you, giving you purpose and warmth in every part of your life, even when you're too preoccupied to notice it. There will be days when doubt creeps in like a thief in the night, when the mountains in front of you loom impossibly high and you wonder if you have the strength to climb. However, it is precisely in these crucibles of uncertainty that my love is revealed most clearly. The image of the sculptor chiseling is the one that burns the most. Hard times are not punishments. Rather, they are invitations to push yourself beyond your comfort zone, discover the depths of your strength, and grasp the infinite measure of my devotion in the stillness between your racing thoughts. Stone's hammer strikes may seem harsh, but they reveal the masterpiece hidden within. Pay great attention, my love. You'll hear. This love is a seed buried deep in the soil of your heart, its roots twisting ever downward, its branches reaching ever upward with each sunrise. It blossoms in the quiet moments, in the gentle words you offer a stranger, in the mercy you extend to yourself, in the way you choose to greet the world with hope rather than despair. In every kindness you sow, a single pebble cast into a still lake sends ripples of grace far beyond what your eyes can see. Even the smallest gesture, a smile. When life's obligations threaten to overwhelm you and the storm's noise becomes unbearable, know that you are not drifting. A hand extended bears the weight of this love, a force powerful enough to change the world's tides. As twilight falls, you pause to consider the day's battles, victories, losses, and mourning, and you rest in the knowledge that you are enough. My love is your sanctuary, a protected cove where the waves cannot reach, the anchor that keeps you rooted in the ground beneath your feet, and the unshifting center in a universe of chaos. Within its embrace, peace is not a far-off dream, but a living reality. My love does not count your victories or weigh your failures. Rather, it is a never-ending river that flows freely through every stage of your life. You are valued not for the awards you have earned, but for the simple, shining fact that you exist. When you put your head down at night, let my love be the last thread woven into your thoughts, enveloping you in a blanket of tranquility and supporting you when you stumble or fly. It is the silent assurance that you are becoming exactly who you were always intended to be. I'm hoping that you'll face whatever dawn has in store for you with a heart strengthened by unending love. As you rise and greet the day, feel this love flowing through you like an electric current, sparking your spirit and giving you the courage to confront the unknown. Life will lay options at your feet. Every morning unfolds like a blank canvas painted with the hues of possibilities. There will be trying times when the wind howls and the climb becomes steep, when every step feels like a struggle against gravity itself. But it is in these very struggles that you draw closest to me, like a tired traveler leaning on a staff. Your weakness becomes the doorway through which my strength pours. At crossroads, where the way forward blurs into mist, these moments may feel heavy, but you are not alone at the fork. My love is your compass, its needle steady and true, pointing you toward paths aligned with your deepest self, even when the map is unclear. When fear tightens its hold and the shadows grow longer, turn inward. There, in the quiet chambers of your heart, my love speaks. A voice older than time, steady as the tides, reminding you of your worth, your power, and your belonging. It has been with you since your first cry echoed into the world, a constant companion cheering your every step and catching you in every fall. As the hours unfold under pressure, it takes shape through the steady hands that guide it. It is with you in every challenge, a chance to ascend, each effort a step closer to a vista of clarity and triumph. You are not defined by transient standards, titles, honors, and money. But I see the eternal light within you. You are a marvel not because of what you accomplish, but because you are a soul of unbounded worth that is treasured beyond comprehension. My love is yours unconditionally. It is a treasure that you don't have to earn or return. Allow my love to shine through clouds that are divided like sunlight, serve as a balm for those with nursing wounds, and a lantern for those lost in gloom. Since love is a living current that grows richer as it flows, every act of tenderness you share is a thread of the love I have woven into you. When evening falls and you sort through the memories of the day, know that you are enough. As you sleep, let my love be the last note in your symphony of thoughts, a lullaby of peace that promises tomorrow is a new chapter. Your journey is a tapestry of learning, stretching, and sinking deeper into the truth of who you are. With every breath, you discover more about the vastness of the world and the unending love I pour into you. A love that never falters, never retreats, never dims. Wherever you wander, whatever storms you weather, you are never alone. This is another opportunity to bask in the fullness of my care. Your shield is my love. You are your home and guide, and even when hope seems like a dim memory and despair covers the sky, my love persists like a flame. No darkness can engulf a lighthouse that calls you back to shore. So embrace each dawn with the unwavering knowledge that you are loved beyond measure. If you felt my presence in these words, hit the like button as a sign of faith. I want you to immerse yourself in the vastness of my love, a love so unbounded and unshakable that no trial in this world can dim its radiance. Let it be your cornerstone, your fire, and your North Star. When it's time to rest, sink into the quiet joy of knowing you are seen, held, and never ever alone, beloved. Allow it to pass over you like a torrent chiseling away at stone, steadily and relentlessly, as you face every dread brought on by illness, lack, or loss. These are momentary shadows and wind gusts that are intended to fortify your courage and transform your soul into something indestructible, not mountains to crush you or chains to bind you. This destiny, etched in your being, is not a burden to be scorned. Rather, it is the sacred fire that has fueled your endurance through every storm. I alone hold the map to guide you there. I am here to sweep away the weariness that clings to you and cradle the weight you've carried for too long, so your steps may grow light and sure once more as you climb toward the peak of your purpose. When the time is right and the stars align in perfect harmony, I will reveal blessings so amazing that they will eclipse your wildest hopes and leave you in awe of my handiwork. There is no need to chase the wind or struggle with time, because I see the whispers of your heart and the fragile dreams you've hidden away in silence, afraid to speak them aloud. Speaking up for you are the voices of people who care about you and support you and your family, even when it seems like you are alone and someone has chosen to leave you. The treasure of your presence, whether met with a cold or haughty glance, release them to their path. Do not lower yourself to plead for crumbs from hands that disdain you, as though they alone hold the measure of your worth. You are mine, wholly and irrevocably, and I will not see you grovel in the dust for affection that drips with contempt. Your spirit is a rare and radiant gem in my eyes, and if you trust in my promise, I will scatter those who seek to dim your light, who drag you toward despair with indifference. I will raise you high, so high that those who once turned their backs will stand speechless, their hearts pierced with regret as they behold the glory I weave into your days. They will see the joy that dances in your soul, the peace that flows like a mighty river, and they will know that beside me, you are destined for an eternity of light. For them, the shadow of their choices looms, an unending echo of loss. But for you, my blessing shines as a crown upon your head. Hold fast to this truth. Lift your gaze with dignity, for your value is beyond measure. I surrendered everything to ransom your life. Never let that sacrifice slip from your memory. Speak to me now. Pour out your heart in words or whispers. Promise that you will remain steadfast in your faith. Tell me you love me. Let me hear the song of your faith, and don't limit my power to your imagination, because I possess miracles that transcend time and reason. Don't let other people's skepticism undermine your faith, or think that my wonders are relics from a bygone era preserved in dusty tales. My spirit rests only with the humble, the patient, and the hearts that wait in quiet trust. When I bestow my gifts, they are cradled with reverence. I do not pour out marvels for the arrogant who turn my words into a pedestal for their pride, nor do I bless the boisterous pretenders who parade counterfeit signs to dazzle the naive. I want to work miracles in you, and you are one of the few people who have dared to approach my door with unwavering faith. Too many people knock half-heartedly, believing that no answer will come, and others rap once and run away before I can swing the door wide. Some people, on the other hand, give up hope completely and fall victim to lies that I have forgotten about them, believing that no miracle bears their name. But you, when you knock, clear the clutter from your spirit and make room for the abundance I am preparing, whispering to those you care about that your dawn is coming soon. Prepare yourself not with frantic striving or chains of debt, but with an open heart. My gifts arrive whole and unblemished, with no hidden costs or burdens attached. I have created a unique blessing for you alone, a treasure that no one else can claim, a treasure that is tailored to the contours of your soul. If you long for freedom from the vices that hold you back and the habits that make you gasp for air, I can heal the wounds inside of you and rebuild your body, home, and relationships with others until harmony fills every part of your life. You were formed for freedom, not to submit to transient pleasures or the wishes of others. I alone assert the authority to direct your path, and my mission for you is to break free from those bonds. Every gift I provide goes beyond this world's horizon. You are cleansed, renewed, fortified, and lifted. Dare to believe that you stand on the brink of a big and stunning miracle. Tell me you trust in this, and let me witness your faith. Health, wisdom, and knowledge provision is a seed for you to sow into the lives around you, a harvest to increase my kingdom. Take flight. Allow my words to firmly anchor you for the journey ahead, like roots extending through fertile soil. Even when fog obscures your vision, trust this design. When it comes to the finale, where you see only fragments and what seems like a stumble is actually a pivot toward triumph. When the load grows heavy and your strength fails, it may twist and climb, shadowed at times by uncertainty, but know that it is a journey I have traced with infinite care, and every step and decision weaves into a tapestry I have envisioned since before your first breath. Trials are not your downfall. Rather, they are the forge where I refine you, burning away the dross to reveal a brilliance that reflects my light. Rest in my might, always. Your mortal frame has limits, but my power knows no bounds. Like an ancient oak stretching deeper into the earth with every tempest, water the soil of your growth, preparing you to carry my hope into the shadows. Fear not the night. Let your flame blaze bolder, for I am ever at your side, nearer than your heartbeat. In confusion, I am your clarity. In weakness, your vigor. I am the lodestar piercing the storm, the bedrock beneath your feet when torrents rage. The battles you fight are not yours to win alone. I have already claimed the victory. These struggles are stages for my strength to shine through you. You are a warrior, not by your own might, but because I stand as your champion. Nowhere you aim will you fail to find its mark, for I have decreed your triumph. Step boldly into tomorrow, for the war is won and you walk in my favor. Feel my protection encircling you, a citadel forged of eternal stone. When doubt howls like a gale, When fear claws at your peace, know that I am your unyielding foundation. No power, seen or unseen, can breach the ramparts I have raised around you. Those who rise against you will falter, their clamor silenced before my presence. For I am your sanctuary, your haven where no harm dares tread. Each obstacle you meet is not a defeat, but a testament to your ascent. The resistance increases in intensity as you get closer to my promises. I have called you into a radiant existence where the darkness no longer claims you. You are a soul transformed by my call, and with this transformation comes a mantle of responsibility to stride boldly in truth, embody love in all that you do, and anchor yourself unshakably in faith when others turn their backs on you, when they scorn or diminish you. You may grow, but stand firm like a sapling bending in the wind, only to rise taller, and your faith will thrive through every test. You are being shaped for a purpose far grander than your current circumstances, and a destiny that demands the fortitude and perseverance you are cultivating through every trial. I will take care of the accounting in my own time. If your duty is more straightforward, but nevertheless significant, keep your eyes on me and trust that I am laying out the course for you. The path I have laid out may take you in unexpected directions that you are not yet able to understand, but that is the wonder of faith. Faith is about resting in the knowledge that my hand is steadying you and that I am with you through every shadowed valley and sunlit peak. As you continue on, a wondrous shift will occur, and you will start to trace my fingerprints in the smallest details. Faith doesn't require a map of the entire journey. It only asks that you be willing to take the next step, even when the horizon is covered in mist. Nothing in your life is random, whether it's a chance encounter, a brief epiphany, or a silent whisper of hope. Every thread is woven into the intricate tapestry of my design for you. I have walked this road before you, smoothing the rough edges and preparing the soil. What you think are obstacles are actually invitations for my strength to shine through your weakness. Fear not the towering peaks that stand in your way, because I have given you the resilience to climb them. When you stand at their summits, breathless and triumphant, you will look back and marvel at how each stumble and tear you shed propelled you upward to a vantage point of deeper wisdom and unshakable love. I long for you to understand the immeasurable worth you hold in my eyes. You are not a faceless figure lost in the crowd. You are unique, meticulously crafted with intent, and cherished beyond all earthly reckoning. When the temptation to compare yourself to others and judge your life by their accomplishments or belongings arises, remember that I sculpted you for a purpose no one else can claim. I have paid a ransom for you that no mortal could match, a testament etched in eternity to your preciousness in my eyes. Because I live within you, there will be seasons when the weight of this purpose feels crushing and the path steepens beyond what you think you can handle. In those moments, cling to this truth. Your journey is a unique symphony composed with notes only you can play, leading to promises only you can fulfill. Don't let jealousy or doubt dim the brilliance of your calling. If you feel that Jesus Christ has brought light and hope into your life, then come join us on this sacred journey. Subscribe to the channel and experience His love, peace, and blessings every day. In Jesus' name, amen.